Hey, it's Menee. Welcome to my channel. So I'm going to ask the question, what books are you reading? And I want to share with you the books that I have to read. I must admit that 2019 started off very slow for me for reading. I have life going on right now, and a lot of times, if you know anything about life, sometimes the things that we love to do so much, I kind of get pushed to the back burner to take care of other things, to kind of put out other fires, you know what I mean? But you know I love books, and I always have books on hand, audiobooks that I'm listening to, and I kind of want to share with you some of the books that I have, and I want to make sure you let me know down in the comment section what books you are reading, because you know I want to know. So the first book, and most of these books were recommended by Dee from A Brown Girl Reading, and I am reading one with A Love for Me. And so the first book is The Poet X by Elizabeth Acevedo, and everybody's raving about this book. I really want to read it, but I haven't even cracked it open. It's a library book and I have to take it back. So I think I am going to go ahead and purchase this book and read it sometime this month. I have to go ahead and read it because I hear all good things about this book. And it is it's a young adult book. The next book, which I'm like on chapter 3 of this book, and I kind of put it down, but I'm going to pick it up so that I can finish it, because it was supposed to be read in February, but you know, life, you know. So it is Unforgivable Love by Sophronia Scott, and it's a retelling of Dangerous Liaisons. If you ever heard of that classic book, it's a French classic. Les Leones Digit, that I have to get my daughter for that one. But it is Dangerous Liaisons. It's a retelling of the story, and you know, it's love, it's revenge, it's getting back at folks, which is what revenge is. But so far I have it's some calculation going on to get revenge on someone, and I'm just on chapter 3, but this seems to be a very good book as well. The next book was also a book that Dee from A Brown Girl Reading mentioned, and it's called Easy Motion Tourist by Leyi Adenli, and this is a Nigerian mystery book, and it sounds so interesting. When she was talking about it, I rushed out and ordered the book. It's so I'm not quite sure what it's going to be about or how good it is, but I can't wait to read this book as well. The next book that I am listening to on audio, and it is by Angie Thomas, and it's On the Come Up. Nope. So if you really want to know what I'm talking about when I say nope, then you can listen to the audio. The narrator is awesome so far, and I am about three-fourths of the way in the book, and so far so good. I am enjoying it. I am an emotional reader, so a lot of times when things get too heavy for me, I have to kind of put the book down for a minute, and that's kind of what happened with this book. It got really heavy for me, and it's another young adult book. It got a little heavy, so I had to kind of put it down just for a second. The next book I am reading on my Kindle, and it is Retire Inspired by Chris Hogan, and this book tells you all about how to set yourself up to be in a good position to retire without having to wait until you're like 62 or 65 or 68, whatever that number will be when you get there. And now that I'm, you know, leaning toward age 50 or so, I'm really thinking more and more about my position, my financial position, and I want to be in the best position possible when that time comes for me. And I'm not saying that I want to wait till I'm 60 and 62. So those are some books that I am reading, that I am going to read, and that I am listening to. If you read any of the books that I mentioned, please make sure you put what you think about the books down in the comment section, and I'll go ahead and make sure I list everything out with some Amazon links in the description box, just in case you're interested in the books. But please let me know what books you're reading down in the comment section. I would really like to know, because it's sharing is caring. And it's good to share good books so that we all can read them. Okay? So, but that's it. Let me know what you think down in the comment section. And as always, have an amazing, amazing day. And I will talk with you later. Bye-bye.